for anyone saying that Jesus never claimed to be God, you have to realize that there is no historical data or evidence that claims that he preached anything of the sort. So why would there be a need for the early Christian church fathers to invent a Christian creed in 1 Corinthians talking about the death and resurrection of Jesus Christ, how he is the Savior, how we can be saved through him? Why would they make that up if at the time he was preaching that he wasn't that? Quite the contrary, we have evidence through the manuscripts of the New Testament, and the reliability of them is superb. That's why they went through the Council of Nicaea, to make sure that the books were verified, that they weren't just willy-nilly throwing stuff in there. We have evidence in the New Testament that Jesus did claim to be God. But for all the people that are like, we can't use the Gospels, we can't use the Bible's been edited. Okay, well, if we can't use the Bible, then what are you using? Are you just making stuff up that fits whatever you want it to because you're going to deny that source and you're not even going to look at it or its history behind it and how it's verifiable, how it's the most reliable ancient text ever backed up? So for all the people saying that, they're just talking out there, you know what? They don't have any documents or evidence to back up their claims. You know, as a Christian, you can hold firm in your belief that we have plenty of manuscript evidence that they were counting syllables. Even the little scratch marks, like where they made a mistake, they made note of it. So they were very meticulous when they were making that. So for all the people saying that Jesus preached he was never God, where'd you get that from?